Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome to Tuesday edition of our little show, our little corner of the world, our little studio.
Our little place in the world.
So we call Morning Breath. Nobody can see this besides me and Nikki G. Ahoy, Nikki G.
Ahoy, Skipper.
But Boss Man Matt, ahoy, Boss Man Matt,
Ahoy, Skipper.
is very light on his feet. Because whatever it was, he forgot something in the other room. And there was 5 seconds left, huh, Nikki G?
There was.
And he was off like a flash.
And I slid right back in.
And slid right
it's
back
all
in.
Good.
You didn't pull anything, did you?
No, I don't think so. I'll probably wake up sore tomorrow, but today I'm good. Right now.
You got a hammy.
Yeah, it's like
Pulling up Wayne with a hamstring.
exactly. If I come limping in tomorrow, it's because I had to make a quick trip to the printer because that's what happens at our age.
Oh, well, like I said, happy Tuesday. We have a limited crew in here today. I don't know, Rachel's off. You guys all knew about it, but I apparently just that went through all this mess and didn't stick.
Well, I forgot until Nikki G remembered for us.
So it's just us guys. So we're not as pretty today as normal. I know you tried, Nikki G. I can see.
I try.
You got, a gray, kind of a pullover, quarter zip, looking pretty dapper.
Oh, yeah.
Beard looking good.
Thank you.
Hair's a little long for my liking, but
I just got a haircut on Thursday.
I just did mine today.
Did you?
Yeah, it's hard to find a barber early in the morning.
Yeah, but let's just
So I just did it myself.
a good straight razor and take care of it.
Yep. Safety razor.
Safety razor.
I have had that done by a straight razor one time. I went to a barber. I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Took forever.
Well, there's a place here in Washington, Krantz. I don't think he'd mind saying it, but I went there one time, and my regular barber happened to be gone, and I needed a haircut, and so I went over there, and he did a fine job, and we get all done, and all of a sudden he's doing something, and I can't really see what's happening, and
And he goes, oh shit.
well, and then he puts something kind of warm on my back of my neck, and I'm like, anyway, he shaved the back of my neck with a straight razor, which I'd never had happen before. Nice little service, and it was kind of cool, but when you don't really expect it coming, it kind of freaks you out a little bit.
Don't move.
I'd never had it done before.
I did. I thought, you know what, I'm going to just see what this is all about. Back in the old days,
That was it.
the dudes would go to the barber and they lay back and get a shave.
Yeah.
It was quite a little pampering for them, I think.
Yeah.
So I did it. It just took too long.
Yeah.
Did a nice job.
Yeah.
Straight razor.
Yeah. And which is kind of scary.
The
that
real thing.
Somebody that has a straight razor at your neck or head
It
or
really is. So I just went back to doing it myself.
yeah. Well, they have these little skull razor things now. You can just
Yeah, I don't know about those.
yeah.
It looks really good on TV.
Exactly.
They have that I just saw on that commercial last night. There's like this perfect line of this guy. He's got a big wad of hair on this side. He's just clean as can be with a straight line. Guarantee that razor's not going that straight.
Yeah. Well, they used to do those commercials with they'd like shave a basketball or something. It's like, yeah, well, my head's not a basketball.
Yeah.
It's got different, but it shaved that basketball damn fine.
Well, what's nice, it does say, you can shave your head in 90 seconds. So, Nikki G, let's get one of those and you try it out. See if it works.
Shave my head?
Yeah. We'll
I
get
don't know if I look right.
We'll get one of those palm shavers. Well, you're young enough. Your hair will grow back. Or it won't. One of the two.
I'm fine. I like my set of hair.
Ray used to get his full beard shaved at a barber down in Mount Pleasant. It happens. And Jeff says the Diplomat, he checked it out on your recommendation. It says, great suggestion.
Really good show. Really good show. I'm already anxious for season 3. And so many shows like this, Jeff, the one guy, the ex-husband of the main character, I listened to an interview of him, so I can't, I don't want to give too much away, but he is not American, but he plays an American on this show.
I'm always amazed by that. There's a lot of actors that are Australian or British that you never know it.
Yeah.
There's one on 911 that's Australian.
Yeah.
But he does a great American accent.
Yeah, I think that's amazing.
Well, we can try to be accurate in in those other slangs, and I'd like to be a Brit.
Yeah. But also, we're not getting paid hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars to try to perfect our craft.
I'd probably try a little.
I'd probably try a little harder. Exactly.
What's going on around the world today that I can think of? Really, not much.
No, they
I mean,
caught
they caught the guy.
They caught the guy.
That was just a matter of time.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, the
McDonald's.
CEO killer.
And that guy was originally from Iowa.
The CEO was.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was. Yeah, you're right. He went to University of Iowa, but he's also from Iowa. You're right.
Yeah, that's what the early news was.
Yep.
Iowa likes to talk about that for some reason.
Yeah. So, caught that guy. I did read something this morning.
That was kind of ballsy of that guy, by the way.
Yeah, right in the middle of the street.
In the middle of the street, just walks up behind him and boom.
7 a.m. or whatever time it was. It was
a little
early.
before, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy.
But he left tracks all over the place. I mean,
You're never going to outsmart.
no.
Just don't. Stop killing people.
Yeah. Just don't kill. Kids,
One of the 10 Commandments.
it's just a good rule to live by. Don't kill other people.
It's not.
No.
It's not and say we did. All right. I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
It's all good. This is something different.
But that's what I do.
It's kind of that's kind of the gig we got going on.
Something pops into my head. I got to talk about it right now.
I saw this the other day, and then I just saw something else again this morning. But Caitlin Clark, because we haven't talked about her in a little bit.
Yeah.
So the Indianapolis, I believe it's the Indianapolis Star, the newspaper in Indianapolis, they talked to many people, experts on what's Caitlin Clark's value and value to the WNBA, not her personal value, although that's in here too, but what is her value to the NBA or WNBA? Clark, who is among the top 10 highest paid female athletes in the world, is responsible for 26.5% of the WNBA's league-wide activity for the 2024 season, including attendance, merchandise, sales, television, and according to evaluation guru that the Star interviewed.
That's a lot.
25% of all the revenue in the league can be tied to Caitlin Clark.
That's a lot.
25%.
That's amazing.
And I saw a number on a different story. I mean, the guy that they had, the expert. I mean, he does this. This is what he. What's the value? Or what's the worth of a team to a city? And what's the worth of this to this? And,
Yeah, I think that's awful hard to do, but they must have.
well, he said. So he said it's not an exact science, but they try to do it. But he
Got to
said
be in the ballpark.
he said he crunched those numbers 4 different times because he couldn't believe the results he was getting.
That's amazing. There's 12 teams,
Yeah.
and I don't know how many is on a roster. 15?
10 or 15. Yeah, I don't know.
There's got to be 15 or so.
Yeah, but
You would think.
yeah.
So that's a lot on one player. But I wonder how much Michael Jordan was.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
I mean, yeah, that's my only comparison on the male side to Caitlin Clark.
right. Well, if I remember correctly, the guy said this number is just unbelievable, and he has studied LeBron and Michael Jordan and all this. And this number, now Jordan
Not bad.
was huge, but there was a lot of other stars also,
Oh,
just not at his
huge.
level, right?
Yeah.
So,
There's plenty that
yeah.
were already playing.
Yes. Well, it's Magic and
Magic
Bird
Johnson.
and all those
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
right? So, but he said, yeah, 25%. They also said, as for Clark's earnings in 2024, they estimate she earned $11.1 million, $100,000 in salary and winnings, $11 million in endorsements. She has,
That's like tip money, her salary.
yeah, exactly. She has deals with Nike, State Farm, Gatorade, Gamebridge, and others.
I thought she was going to ixnay that Nike thing because they had kind of hosed her. They
I
gave
don't
her
know.
a shoe.
I don't know.
I wonder what it'll be this year. I wonder if she will still have that same excitement. You know, I know everybody in Iowa is going to be looking forward to her playing again.
Yeah.
A rested Caitlin Clark could be pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
I think she's building some rapport with her teammates even more and more.
It sounds like that's improving, yes.
It'll be interesting. So the draft will be like in March, won't it?
May. Their season starts in May. Maybe it's in April. I think you're right. The draft is in April.
Shortly after the shortly after the end of
after the season.
after
It was like a
March
two
Madness.
weeks or something
Yeah.
after it. It was close after the final game.
So it'll be interesting to see. You know, they'll get kind of a middle of the road pick, but there's a couple bigger stars coming.
Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins is not probably going to come out yet, but
Yeah, she's just a sophomore.
she's just a
this year.
sophomore, I think.
So it'll be interesting. See if she still has the same impact.
Yeah,
I think there's going to be. Well, they've got a new coach.
yeah,
Indiana does.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know. The expectations are going to be high for that team, and you know,
Should be.
let's make the playoffs back to back.
Yep.
You know, maybe get to the second round this
Maybe
year.
make a little bit of a run.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's. I was thinking about this the other day. So Iowa women's basketball was on Saturday, and it's a good team, fun team. I've watched a little bit of them, and I thought, oh, I'm going to be all about women's basketball still. Caitlin Clark was great, but still this team, and I just haven't watched it. And it's not that I don't know. I want to. I just don't.
I do
right?
too, and
But it's still early
what's
season.
hard for me is to find them,
Yeah.
and that is the other problem with my new television thing. I suppose what I should do is I should plug it in and say record this.
You can.
whenever it's on.
You can do that. I think you can.
But then how do I know it's recorded something?
Well,
I'm not very
I don't know.
What's that word, Nick? Technologically. How do I say that word?
Technologically.
There, that one. See, I can't even say it, let alone
Yeah.
be it.
Also not a literist. I don't even know if that's a
Boy,
word. I might have made that. I might
What
have
the
made.
hell are you doing?
I might have made that word
My
up.
head just went,
I'm not sure if I even. I'm not sure.
No,
if
I
that's
got a
even word.
cold, damn it. I can't really think straight. Anyway, I got to figure out how to watch them because
Yeah.
I think that team is good.
It is good. They are good. I think they're fun. You know, I've only watched a little bit of them this year, but they're fun to watch. I don't know. My mom's on. They were huge into that last year. I don't know if they're watching women's basketball this year or not. I haven't watched a men's game either. So, but I didn't watch any men's games last year.
I have. Well, I think we talked about it. We played Michigan.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
I've talked to so many people, I forget what I talked to you about, Matt.
Right. There's a professor at the University of Iowa who says Caitlin contributed $82.5 million just in the state of Iowa during her 3 years of popularity.
Well, I'm glad to know we're paying that professor to figure that crap out. He's on the state dime here, isn't he? Who knew that, Ray?
So, yeah.
Ray, let's hunt him down.
Ray works at the university.
Ray, I want to know who that dude is and find out who assigned him that job. And why is that so damn important that we need to know that? Because he didn't take 5 minutes to figure that out.
No.
He spent some time on it.
Who wouldn't want to know that? That's an interesting figure.
Really? You want to know that? That's the newspaper guy.
She contributed $82.5 million. This other people came up with that she was worth 25% of the entire league's wealth.
Well, but that's Indiana and on a pro level, and
All right.
and they're not. You know, the state of Iowa is not paying their salary.
All right.
I'm getting back to grumpy old guy.
Yeah. Well, he might have done it as just a side project.
That could be.
I don't know.
Could be completely wrong.
I don't know.
In his spare time, he might have figured
He
that out.
might
So
have.
I apologize, sir.
Maybe
whoever you
he's
are.
just a spreadsheet guy and just likes to do spreadsheets on the side.
There are numbers. You know, I failed to think of all the possibilities, Matt. I stand corrected. I do. Ahoy, Jimmy.
Or he got paid hundreds
Ahoy,
of thousands
Denise.
of dollars.
That is a complete possibility too. Ray, if you could look into that, find out if he did that on his free time or if he was doing it on university time. I need to know. Nikki,
Skipper.
there you go. Is there anything on your mind? You know, you do a lot of sitting around watching Matt and I talk. I'm giving you the floor for the next minute and a half.
I got nothing today.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You want to talk about your laser show coming up really quick?
Sure, we can do that again. So yeah, we have a laser show on December 22nd.
Our own Nikki
21st. Sorry, December 21st
It's coming right up.
at 7 o'clock
At the community theater.
out at the
here in
community
Washington.
theater.
Well worth it. Nice family entertainment.
For sure.
The little kids will love this show.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, mid-aged kids will love this show.
Oh yeah.
You can get tickets at the theater.
Tickets at the theater, tickets online. So
All right. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, everybody.
My wife, who never chimes in,
Uh-oh.
She says maybe he just asked her.
Well, could be.
Caitlin, how much you worth?
And, another possibility. Another possibility.
Jimmy, I do a lot of things around Washington. I help with the chamber with a couple of their events they do. I help with the farmers market. So I do see lots of things around here.
Of all people, Jimmy
Gets
Nikki G
gets
to
Nikki
talk.
G to talk. It
It's
works.
amazing. It's amazing. Thank you, Jimmy. I do need to say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network, we are sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC and the Morning Breath crew. The smaller version, Tuesday, is sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. And all the local Hy-Vees and Hy-Vees Fast and Freshes.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie.
There's also probably a professor that studies cow flatulence.
Ooh. I got to turn around. So let's take a break so I can read some of these comments. We'll be right back, folks.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to Tuesday. It's been fun. It's been a fun morning so far.
Okay.
I've just, we're creating talking points.
We are creating talking
getting
points.
views
We get
expressed, and that's good stuff.
People talking.
I like that.
Yeah.
Why not? We should have civil conversation. You've got something on page 2 here.
Yeah. So this is just something I found this morning, and so I didn't have anything else. So here we go. But these are, according to USA Today, funny city names in each state, and we probably won't get to all of them. But so a whole list of names you may or may not know. So
Excuse me while I have to respond to this.
it's all good. So we'll start with Iowa, and what they did is picked Waucheer for Iowa, which to us is right in the backyard, so we don't think too much about it.
I love the name of that town.
Waucheer. They said that's the funniest name in Iowa, according
Really?
to USA Today. So the story that I heard about that is that a railroad engineer pulled into town and got off the train and said, "What's here?" And somebody misheard him, and so they named the name Waucheer. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't even see Iowa here. Am I missing it?
It's in yellow.
It's highlighted in yellow. It's on the.
Okay.
So
Oh, there it is.
yeah.
You know what's famous about Waucheer?
Well, I don't.
They have a big. I mean, it used to be a railroad town. I'm gonna act like I know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I didn't. So
There's an opera house there,
there is.
still standing.
Yes, and it's pretty active, I think.
Pretty cool. Well, that's about all we got. Waucheer.
That's about it.
It does have a Casey's, I believe.
It does have a Casey's. I just was through there the other day.
The heck? What else? You tell us what Because when you drive through Watch Here, there's just not much there.
There's not. There's a bank and an opera house.
Yeah.
And
Didn't they just restore it? They did a big
yeah, I think so.
restoration on it.
And there's a big fairgrounds on the north side of town.
Watch Here days.
Yeah, they have a big flea market, I think, over there.
I think you're correct.
So there you go. That's all I know about Watch Here.
You knew more than I did.
There's big.
It's an old railroad town.
It's
isn't it?
yeah, big hill.
And that, that was what life was all about. If you were a stop on the rail, you were somebody.
You were making it.
All right.
So
I entered.
it's all right. It's what you do. It's what we've established that. So Arizona, why? Why Arizona? Rough and Ready, California.
Rough and Ready. That's the name of a town.
Rough and Ready, California.
Rough and Ready.
I
I'd
think-
like to put that on my return address every time. That's what the stuff I think about.
Yeah,
You gotta
well,
write that out.
I think this would be awesome. But the funny part is that it's in Delaware, Slaughter Beach, Delaware.
Slaughter Beach.
This goes to Washington County.
Well, it was Washington County. It was named Slaughter
Yeah.
County.
Well,
Let's go back to that.
but Slaughter Beach, Delaware.
Slaughter Beach.
I mean, come on.
I can't think the beaches would be the super up there. I don't know. Our current president, he's got a place up there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that Northern Atlantic, just a little bit, I don't know, doesn't really appeal to me.
Yeah.
Maybe because of this Slaughter Beach.
Jeff asked if Bald Knob, Arkansas made the list. It did not. They picked Delight, Arkansas for Arkansas. Sandwich, New Hampshire. Tight Squeeze, Virginia.
There's a.
And then your town, Tim.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. If you ever go to Maine, you must drive through Bald Head.
Bald Head, Maine.
Bald Head. Not one word, 2 words.
2 words.
Massachusetts.
Satan's Kingdom, Massachusetts.
Satan's Kingdom. See, I think we're getting closer to finding the name of this winter storm.
Satan's Kingdom storm.
Satan's Slaughter. That's too much, but we could use some of this. Oh, Kentucky. This is good stuff. Kentucky, we just live right down there, piece in Monkey's eyebrow. Just right, just a stone's throw from Monkey Nose.
Exactly. Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Well, of course.
Of course.
There's an intercourse. Because.
But Intercourse, Pennsylvania goes well with Sweet Lips, Tennessee.
Sweet Lips. Is that a tea? Sweet lip tea? Sweet tea? Is that what they call sweet tea?
Sweet Lips.
How about, there's all kinds of good ones. Utah. Give me some. I want to live in Elmo.
Elmo, Utah. Normal, Illinois. We all heard of that.
Yeah.
Dead Women Crossing, Oklahoma.
Jeez, what a name.
Actually, I read the story behind that is that there's a bridge and apparently ghosts of women go across this bridge. So they named the town Dead Women's Crossing,
Oh, I see.
Oklahoma.
Yeehaw Junction.
Because that would have to be in Florida.
Got to be in Florida. It's
Yeehaw
somewhere in the
Junction.
Panhandle, I believe.
Yeehaw Junction.
Bread Loaf is in Vermont. I wonder if they got messed up and they thought they were really naming their town Meatloaf. Instead, it came out Bread Loaf. I don't know. South Carolina. This seems weird to me. I don't know. Why would you name a town Ketchup?
I don't know. They had little blurbs on all these, but it would have got too much.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Ketchup, South Carolina.
Ketchup, South Carolina. And then, when you go to Idaho,
Yeah.
most of the time you think, good grief.
Good grief.
So go. It's got a zip code. You have to go see it.
Good grief, Idaho.
You got a top 10 list.
So this is just some others from a different website, but here's a good weekend. If you start in Hooker, Oklahoma, travel on over to Three-Way, Tennessee, and then of course you're gonna finish in Climax, Michigan.
Oh my God. That again. That again.
I mean, if you're just looking for something to do on a weekend,
Take a road trip.
take a road trip.
Those 3 places.
Hooker, Oklahoma, Three-Way, Tennessee, Climax, Michigan.
Heck to the yeah.
You have to finish in Climax.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
No matter what.
You can start in Tennessee or Oklahoma, but you have to finish in Michigan.
You're into Michigan. 7:40. Nikki G, we're going to take a break and come back and get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car, and on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
You didn't think I was ready, did you, Nikki? Welcome back, Morning Breathers. Ahoy. Nikki G, you don't think... Yeah, this isn't my first day on the job, Nikki G.
We got this down.
Got it. As long as we hear you.
I made a copy machine run and pulled a hammy in 5 seconds till showtime.
And I already know. I've got you figured out, too. You say 0, and you haven't pushed the things yet, so I'm not only worried about it until you push those things. If you ever want to get me, do that.
Okay.
Say
Don't do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you got me.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. We don't need surprises like that.
Well, yeah, but I see that. So
True.
No.
Walla Walla, Washington, another name.
Walla Walla. There's Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, Florida.
You know, that could go
Been there.
into that Tennessee and Oklahoma trip.
Love Ladies, New Jersey. There's others.
There's all kinds of great names. Great names. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, should we get set for the day?
I suppose.
Okay.
It is.
Take her away.
7:43 a.m. It is the
Boss man Matt.
10th day of December.
I'm going to bring in a thermometer. I need to know how warm it is in here.
It's warm in here. Right. It is episode 209. Temperature right now, Fairfield 28, Mount Pleasant 28, Washington 27. Cloudy and colder with some winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour today.
We've hit our high, and it's just going downhill from here.
Yeah, and it's going to get colder tomorrow. Yeah, the high tomorrow is in the 20s.
Pump handle alert tomorrow morning, Nikki G. Don't stick your tongue on the pump handle. You've never heard of that?
I have.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out where you'd even find a pump handle.
Well, they're hard to come by.
So first you have to find it, and then you have to stick your tongue to it. It seems like you went out of your way to make that happen.
You really tried to test the thing.
You tried. A flagpole, perhaps. It'd be easier to find.
I did at the old YMCA one time as a kid.
A flagpole?
No, it was the bar across the door.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. It kind of felt good on my tongue until I couldn't get it off.
Until it didn't.
Thank God Mom or Dad was late that day because it took a bit to get my tongue loosened off of that. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. All right.
High today of 35, a low of 24. Things to do in the Fairfield area. The movie Anora is playing tonight at 7 p.m. at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center and is being presented by Cinema Fairfield.
Have you ever seen the movie Ben-Hur?
I have not.
I started watching that.
It's a classic.
It is a classic. I think I want to find that again and watch
Yeah,
it.
I have not watched it.
It's Charleston Heston's in it.
Yep.
and There's some other good ones.
I know about it. I just never watched it.
I think I remember watching parts of it as a kid.
The only thing I
don't
know-
know what made me think of
The
it.
only
You
thing
said
I know,
movie.
the only thing I know about it is chariot
Chariots.
races. That's it. So
Badass chariot racing.
exactly. There will be a Mount Pleasant Elementary Band and Choral concert tonight, beginning at 7 p.m. at the Iowa Wesleyan Chapel.
Really kind of the first demo derbies.
Kind of, yeah. That would have been brutal. Those things were.
They put those spikes on the wheels.
I know, and they didn't have safety harnesses.
They weren't buckled in.
They were not buckled in. The Marion Avenue Baptist Church in Washington will be performing its live annual Christmas show with multiple shows beginning tonight through Sunday. Go to MarionAvenueBaptist.com for details.
Hey, I also want to mention the ultimate Christmas show at the Dinner Theater.
Yep.
I'll do it one more time today if that's all right.
Yep.
It's this Friday and Saturday at Lebowski's. You can call Lebowski's to get your tickets. I'm going to be there Friday night.
Nice.
I just got to know what this is about.
Right.
It's a comedy about Christmas and some local talent doing it. So the doors are open at like 5:45 and show starts 7:30 and dinner's in between and
There you go.
cocktails. Sounds like a good time.
Okay.
Okay.
Cindy Gonnerman says she has 2 pump handles on her farm.
There we go.
So, Nikki G, you can run out to Cindy's tomorrow.
Cindy,
She lives north of town.
I bet you don't put your tongue on the pump handle tomorrow morning.
On this day in history in 1922, the Canton Bulldogs defeat the Toledo Maroons 19-0 and declared the first champion of the newly renamed National Football League.
I'll be damned.
I did
Say
not.
that again?
1922.
I'm just gonna read it again.
1922, the Canton Bulldogs defeat the Toledo Maroons 19-0 to become the first NFL champs.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either. But that makes sense of why the Pro Football Hall of Fame is in Canton, Ohio.
It does.
Put it
There we
together.
go.
There
Maybe
you go.
that's the reason.
Well, that's probably a good one.
That's good enough for me.
How do celebrities stay cool?
They never are a guest on Morning Breath. I can tell you that.
They, like maybe you should, have many fans.
Well, there used to be one in here. Is it still here?
Yes.
I might need that again. No wonder the previous host had that. We thought he was.
Yep.
Nope. Yep.
Yep.
Nope. Hip. All right.
It's just hot.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us Tuesday morning. Go out and have a great day. We're almost to Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like it's just around the corner now.
15 days.
Yeah. We're almost there.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
So get your Christmas shopping done, Tim. 3 things that better get going on. So, have a great Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's joining us or not.
It's hard to
Never
say.
know until we get here.
Hard to say.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.